Now let's talk about movement. The game boards are divided into many areas. Those areas are delimited by area boundaries. Here you can see a white area boundary, here an orange one, and here walls. If needed, you can find all the information you want in the game board's rules at the end of the missions booklet. Moving from one area to another costs 1 move point, but this can be increased by enemy size indexes. You can see it here on the character tile. And also by terrain. This area, for example, is a level 1 difficult terrain, meaning that if Red Hood wants to move out of this area, it costs him not 1 but 2 move points. Miniatures also have move point bonuses for their first movement. You can see it here on a character tile and here on the heroes board. Those move point bonuses must be used during the first movement of the miniature, and every unused move point is lost. For the heroes, those bonuses can be decreased depending on their encumbrance. Here you can see a revolver with an encumbrance of 1. If Red Hood carries items with a total encumbrance of 4 or 5, then his move point bonus goes from 2 to 1. And if Red Hood carries items with an encumbrance total of 6, which is the maximum for him by the way, then his move point bonus goes from 2 to 0. Here, if I want to move Red Hood 3 areas away in order to reach the bomb, then I will start by using his move point bonus of 2. Going there and reaching an enemy. This enemy has a size index of 1. Therefore, in order to move out of this area, I will need to spend 1 extra move point. I put 2 cubes in my movement space and have 2 extra move points, so I can use it in order to leave this area. In this game, there are many elevation levels, rooftops, floors, and if you want to go from one elevation level to another, you will have to perform special movements. Those special movements are detailed in the game board's rules at the end of the mission's booklet. Here, Batman is at a higher elevation level than his opponent, so he will be able to fall down on him. To do that, there are 2 possibilities. Batman can perform a fall or a climb. Climbing can be performed in both ways. If Batman wants to climb down, then this is a level 2 climb, as detailed in the game board's rules. So this will raise the cost of Batman by 2 move points. So Batman will need to spend 3 move points to do this movement. But Batman can also fall down. This works just as a simple move. It costs 1 move point here, but it could have cost more if there would have been enemies in the starting area. On the other hand, falling has a cost, which is that this is a level 2 fall, as indicated in the game board's rules. So I will take 2 yellow dice and roll them. I get 2 successes, meaning that Batman will suffer 2 wounds. Be careful, wounds don't go by the defense step. In this game, when a player rolls dice, they can always reroll them, by paying it, of course. So if I want, I can pay for rerolls and try to obtain fewer successes, and for Batman to suffer fewer wounds. On other maps, you can also perform jumps. Jumps are detailed in the game board's rules and they work the same as climbs.